Hey lovely people, welcome back to Ifila's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I made this delicious vegetable soup and some kale and coconut fufu. I'm trying to lose, shred a little bit of baby pouch, so I'm trying to eat a little bit healthy, and I still don't want to go eating only salad. I want to still eat my traditional food. So let's get started. First of all, I used some water leaves, some ugu, some cassava leaves, some scotch bonnet, shrimp, and dry fish. So next I'm going to cook my dry fish first because it was a little bit too hard. So I cooked it for about 15 minutes. I added some water in it. Make sure you add enough water. So I added some onions, some red oil. I added some crayfish and some seasoning. You can add any seasoning of your choice, but make sure you don't add barbecue sauce because you're going to make a mess out of it. So, well, I added some Maggi cube. I added the cube that I added it's called crayfish cube, and I added some chicken bouillon too. So I made sure I add enough water, and I covered and I cooked for about 15 minutes. So like I was saying, I want to lose a little bit of baby fat, so I want to eat a little bit healthier, but at the same time I don't want to be eating salad. And salad is good, of course it's good for you, but I don't want to keep eating salad every single minute. Okay, so yeah, so 15 minutes here. I cooked for over 15 minutes, and I'm adding my scotch bonnet inside. I blended it. And also, while I was cooking all that dry fish, I was drying my mackerel fish, so it was done. So I added my mackerel fish. I made sure it didn't dry too much, so I added it, and I added my cassava fish. I don't know why I always keep saying cassava leaf. Well, my cassava fish. The cassava fish, if you guys want to go with fish, well, if you like the cassava fish, that's okay, but I didn't really like the cassava fish, but the soup was still delicious. I still ate it anyways. So I added my shrimp. So I also added a little bit more of the bouillon, and I make sure I mix very well. If you don't want your fish to break, make sure you use a little bit of a bigger pot. I used the smaller one, that's why everything was like scattered into the soup, but it's still okay. It still gave me all the nutrients that I needed. So I added some ogiriokwe. I really love the ogiriokwe in my soup. It makes it so tasty and flavorful. So make sure you mix, but don't mix too much. Okay, just a little bit tap so that the ogiriokwe will just go into everything. Make sure you cover up. I covered and I cooked it for about 15 minutes, and it was all done because I wanted the fish to be well done. I don't want to smell the raw fish. So for the soup, I didn't want it to be too watery, so I had to use a little bit of ogbono to make it a little bit thick. And if you don't want it to be drawy, just cover the pot and it will stop it from being slimy. So I added ogbono a little bit, and I added my leaf. I added my not bitter leaf, but my ugu leaf and water leaf. So I made sure and I mixed it just a little bit, and I covered to simmer for 5 minutes. Well, thank you guys for watching my video, and just like I said before, don't forget to share, comment, and let me know how I did in the comment below too. And don't forget to let me know where you guys are watching from, so that in my next video I'll be able to send you guys a special hug. Well, you guys don't mind my voice today. I was kind of under the weather, so that's why my voice is like this. Thank you guys.